Hey, Mario Rodriguez here. It's time for another episode of WWE Aftershock. I review all the cool pay-per-views available on the WWE Network. And yes, all of them. Now, before I did promise I was only going to cover WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, the Survivor Series, and SummerSlam, which are, of course, the 4 originals. But now, I'm going to cover them all, but it will not all be seen here. Now, I do have a new channel here. I got a Vidme.com channel. It's kind of slow. It's kind of starting up. But people are starting to kind of watch it. I'm slowly getting, I guess, followers. I guess it's their version of subscribers. I also have a Daily Motion channel, but yeah, that one's pretty dead. But anyways, I'm not really sure how YouTube feels about like me mentioning other services that they're competitors. But the thing is, I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm still here. I just want to expand. I just want it to be known. Mark Rodriguez, Johnny Rodriguez, Video Game Masters. I want them to be known on, you know, more than just YouTube. YouTube, Daily Motion, Vidme, any other whatever. Because you know there's going to be more. Like, give it 10 years, there's going to be more, and perhaps someday we'll have, like, the big YouTube competitor, like, who knows. But, yeah, I want to expand, I want to be everywhere. If by chance Vidme becomes something big later on, I want to be known that, hey, I was there when it was starting out, you know? I think it was only here for, like, a year or two. I don't know, I've never heard of it. I just kind of found it accidentally. So, anyways, the bottom line is that from now on, the 4 original pay-per-views will still be seen here on YouTube, but all the other ones like No Mercy and Fastlane and Roadblock and TLC and all them ones will be only seen on Vidme.com. So if you guys, for whatever reason, like my wrestling rambling and whatever, my noobish commentary, check it out. And yeah, it'll be there. And of course, I'll either think of other little things here and there I could do. They're only exclusive, only on Vidme. But of course, most of the real stuff would be on YouTube. But you know how it is. You'll have to just watch them more. If you can't, for whatever reason, get enough of my rambling, watch the channels. And another thing is the reason that this video is still on YouTube is so that you guys know I want to just be there. You guys probably, most of you guys probably don't even know I have these other channels, so it would have gone like completely unnoticed. But now you know, from now on, for example, TLC is the next one. TLC will be reviewed on Vidme.com. And now to get started for Hell in a Cell 2017 with some epic matches. This pay-per-view actually had some fucking epic matches that like I just couldn't stop watching the stream because I was like, holy shit, they're actually gonna do that. Like they really upped their game in this one. So basically for each match, I want to give, like, I guess a mixture, synopsis, my thoughts, rants, whatever, of each match, my thoughts. And when the video's over, I'm going to give, like, shout-outs to some people that left their thoughts on the pay-per-view. We were all watching. It was, like, a big discussion. We were all, like, basically marking out throughout the event. So, yeah, let's get started. So, the first match is the pre-show match. It was the Hype Bros, Mojo Rawley, and Zack Ryder against Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. I never heard of his name, Shelton Benjamin. But anyways, yeah, you know, so match. I don't really care that much about them. The storyline goes that I guess the Hype Bros have been losing a lot. So Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley are arguing, getting each other's spaces and all that stuff. So this match, they basically lost. And in the end, it was basically up to Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder was the one that was knocked out. He was the one that got pinned, and they lost. So he cost him the match. So I don't know what's going to happen. I guess it might be like the last draw. They might split up after this or something. But yeah, the thing is, I guess Mojo could still be kind of rising up because he did win. He did win the Battle Royale, I think. He did win the Andre the Giant Battle Royale Memorial thing. But Zack Ryder, like, what's left for Zack Ryder? If he's separated, I don't know what future plans there are for him, if any, you know. The next match was, oh my god, Hell in a Cell. The New Day versus the Usos. In this case, the New Day that were actually wrestling, because, you know, it has to be 2 of them, were Xavier Woods and Big E. But, oh my god. This match was like fucking, it was like epic, man. They were in the Hell in a Cell. The New Day, yeah, they were kind of goofy, but they're still acting like, yeah, we're going to put the pain on you, you know? And it was like so many things, man. All I could remember was the kendo sticks. So many kendo sticks. Like the cleverest thing they ever did with the kendo sticks is that they had one of the Usos propped up against the steel cage with all these kendo sticks across their arms, their legs, their neck, their waist, just trapping them on there and then beating the crap out of him since he couldn't move. Like, holy shit, that was like so clever. And then they had another spot where I think it was Xavier. He was handcuffed. He was handcuffed to the ring post, and the Usos just went pinata on his ass. Basically, just candlesticks. Like, it was like so crazy, man. And they had, you know, steel chairs and everything, and like, wow, it was just intense. It was just intense. Like, damn. Like, that's all I can say. Like, that's like the thing I remember the most. It was like the most inventive thing. I've never seen anyone pinned up against a cage with kendo sticks, you know? And yeah, that was like the thing I remember the most. But it was still pretty awesome. Like, the Usos actually won. The Usos won the match, and the Usos actually became the new tag team champions. I guess the SmackDown tag team champions. But wow, I've never seen, like, they really pushed themselves to the limit, man. They just went all at it, like, fighting like crazy with all the weapons and everything, and all the, you know, 2-on-1, because of course it's like all, you know, falls count anywhere, no disqualification or whatever. So it was, and the poor Kofi was just outside watching. He couldn't do anything because he wasn't part of the match. And that's the thing, though. Technically speaking, he could have cheated because there was no disqualification, but they were very careful to keep him out of the cage. But wow, that was like, and that just pumped me up. When we watched that match, everybody was pumped up. That was like, holy shit, that's the way to open the pay-per-view. And we were still asking ourselves, like, can the other Hell in a Cell match compare to this one? It was fucking epic. Yeah. So, the Usos are your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The next one was Randy Orton versus Rusev. It was, I don't know, it's another match. The only good thing is that this time they actually fought a bit better. The last match was like a joke. It was literally a joke. It was basically just RKO, Rusev's down in like, what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and that's it. So, this one, we still got like a match, a decent match, but like, and there was lots of fake outs. Like, Randy Orton kept trying to do like the RKO, but Rusev would push him, whatever. But no, the RKO really is one of the protected moves. That one is still one of the few moves that when it hits you, you're done. And that's the thing. And it's so cheesy too, because he could do it at the fucking beginning of the match too. He could do it at any moment and you're done. And I don't know. I guess I see so many people kick out of their specials or supers. Like, I don't know. I want to see Rusev kick out of this and defeat Orton. That was like a weird match. I guess it was like a cool down match to get everyone kind of calmed down after all the New Day and Uso stuff. So, next we had Baron Corbin and AJ Styles and Ty Dillinger in the triple threat match. Basically, it was just supposed to be AJ Styles and Baron Corbin, but I guess Ty Dillinger did earn the right to enter, so it became a triple threat match. And of course, you know how those work. The champion himself doesn't necessarily have to be pinned. It's anyone. Or wait a minute, is the title on the line here? Yeah, it was the WWE United States Championship that was on the line. So yeah, and AJ Styles was the champion at that time. So decent match there. It was pretty good. I don't know. I know I'm in the minority. I just don't particularly care too much about all three of them. But they put up a good match. You know. They're pretty good. They're heavy hitters. They got good moves and everything. Oh god, it was so cheesy because in the end, AJ Styles landed his, I guess, phenomenal forearm on Ty Dillinger to defeat him and everything, right? And he was like down. He was out. Like the match was his. But then Corbin came in and almost like curb stopped what's his face, AJ Styles out of the ring and took the pin. So like AJ got the finisher, but Corbin took advantage to get the pin, and now Corbin is the U.S. champion, which is pretty cool because it's about time he kind of starts his way up. People were laughing a lot because he botched the Money in the Bank thing. People were still chanting in the crowds, like, where's your briefcase? And making fun of him, but now he's a champion, so it's a good start for the Lone Wolf to go on up there. And the next matchup we had here was, oh, here's another big one. It was Charlotte Flair versus Natalya for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Now, it's kind of interesting, though, the way this match kind of went, because they're trying to really pump up the Flairs are fighting against the Hearts again, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, the match was basically the women really targeting each other's legs, because of course both of them got submission holds that require the legs. So if you mess up the legs, it'll be a lot harder for Charlotte to do her figure 4 leg lock, and for Natalya to do her sharpshooter and stuff. So they would keep messing on each other's legs and stuff, kicking out the knee and stomping and pulling and all that junk to injure themselves. But it was so weird. In the end, Natalya, I guess, was kind of on the losing end. And you know how it is. The only way to win the title is by a submission or a pinfall. Disqualification, like, just ends the match and everything. So Natalya just cheated. Like, Charlotte was on the ground, and Natalya just came up with a chair and basically beat the fucking living crap out of Charlotte's like knee with the chair. And of course, that's disqualification. Charlotte technically wins the match because disqualification, but Natalya still wins the title because you can't like win the title with disqualification. So Natalya leaves while Charlotte's just a battered mess there. And I don't know, I actually felt bad for Charlotte. Like, I hate her because I'm sick of her cockiness. I was actually surprised that Natalya kept her title, even though it was like, you know, cheating or whatever, because like Charlotte is so, like, she always has the title, she always has it for a long ass time, whatever. I was really expecting her to defeat Natalya now and get the title. So I guess Natalya is going full heel. I mean, yeah, she was always bitchy, she was backstabbing the last couple of years, but now she's like full on heel, which I guess means Charlotte's the face now. Oh gosh, Charlotte's the face now. And I guess this will end with her winning in the end. I don't know, unless maybe Asuka comes. I guess Asuka's on Raw or SmackDown. I don't know, but Asuka is coming. So we'll see what happens there. The next match was Jinder Mahal with the Singh brothers, whatever they're called, which is basically J&J Security, like the same basic concept, with Shinsuke Nakamura. What can I say, Nakamura? I just love the thing. I just love his mannerisms and like everything. It's just, he's so much fun. Like, he has one of the best entrances, and like the whole crowd just sings along with his theme song. He's just so cool. But anyways, he lost the last match in the last pay-per-view with Jinder Mahal, so I was really hoping that that was going to be like just to pump it up, to be more awesome, so that Jinder Mahal could lose it now. But the surprising thing is that he still won in the end, and the real surprising thing is that despite the cheesy shenanigans and the Singh brothers cheating and stuff, and Nakamura doing all the cool strong style kicks and all that, in the end, Jinder Mahal still won, I guess, sort of kind of clean. Like, the referee got sick of the Singh brothers like interfering, so he flat out like told them to leave. And I was afraid they were going to do the famous thing that Nakamura is so distracted by the Singh brothers leaving or whatever, that's when Jinder Mahal would like pin him or something. You know, they always do that kind of shit. I hate that. But no, the fight kept going, and I guess Jinder decided to quote unquote give up. He left. He was going to like leave the ring, and of course you can't win that way. So Nakamura came, grabbed him, dragged him back into the ring. Yeah, I think so. He tried to grab him back into the ring, but the thing is, during the time it takes to like, you know, climb back in, all that stuff, that's when Jinder Mahal grabbed him and did his finisher, whatever the fuck that finisher is called, and pinned him and won, and he won clean. And everyone is like what the fuck? He won clean. He's like a heel basically, and he won without cheating, without interference. And the thing is, people are saying that because we know the truth. Jinder Mahal is a fucking jobber, and the only reason he's a champion is because WWE wants to open their market in India, and it just looks so epic, and an Indian is one of their, you know, just the WWE Universal Champion. You know, it just looks badass. Or, damn, I got these titles mixed up. I think he's just a regular WWE Champion. Brock Lesnar is a Universal Champion, or the other way around. I don't really care anymore with these championships. But the thing is that this guy was a jobber, and all of a sudden, overnight, he's winning championships and winning epic matches. And Nakamura is someone that defeated like John Cena and other big profile stars, and yet somehow he got taken down by Jinder Mahal and clean. So that's like, I don't know. And everyone's assuming that Jinder Mahal might actually keep the title from here until WrestleMania to finally drop it at WrestleMania, but we'll see what's happening, because like, I don't know. The thing is, if the feud goes on that long, I don't want him to like defeat Nakamura for good and have some other guy step up. I want Nakamura to get the title. He's epic. He's cool. Next match we got here is Bobby Roode versus Dolph Ziggler. And yeah, I mean, we knew how it was going to go down. Well, kind of, sort of. The ending was surprising. So yeah, I guess Dolph Ziggler has been doing a thing where he's doing all these imitation wrestler entrances, like imitating a Macho Man, imitating Ultimate Warrior, all the classic people, and he made fun of Bobby Roode, saying that he's nothing special, he's just a flashy entrance, because everyone loves The Glorious. That is a fucking epic song. That is so epic. It was so epic, even he didn't know it was going to be his song. He thought that it was like the intro for that particular NXT event, but no, that was his song. That's epic. But anyways, yeah, they fought it out, blah, 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 blah. In the end, Bobby Roode did defeat Ziggler, but Ziggler still got up and did, I think it was the Famouser. I don't think it was the Zigzag. I think it was the Famouser. You could correct me if I'm wrong. And knocked out Bobby Roode and left like a fucking sore loser. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. I guess rivalry between Roode and Ziggler, I don't know. But Rude still won officially, but he's the one laid out while Ziggler walked off. Okay, so now, the big event, I think. Yeah, that was basically another cool down match after the Jinder Mahal one. So now, oh my god. Oh my god. Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon, Falls Count Anywhere, Hell in a Cell. Basic stories that Owens keeps blaming Shane for all his like previous losses and whatever. And the last match was, of course, him versus AJ with Shane as the referee. And since Owens kept getting into space, Shane pushed him, and that caused him to trip and get the win. You know, AJ pinned him and all that stuff. So now it finally came to this, with Owens insulting his family, even saying, I guess he survived a helicopter crash. I didn't hear anything about that, but he's like maybe your family, especially your kids, were better off if you didn't survive that helicopter crash. So that, of course, sets this whole thing in motion. Hell in a Cell, let's fight, and oh my god, it was just so intense. That's the thing, though. Shane McMahon can actually do a good match, man. I'm like surprised. Like, I don't know why his match with The Undertaker didn't really impress me, except for that huge drop he did. But when he fought against AJ Styles last time, I was like, shit, this guy got moves. And here against like Owens, he has like MMA background, I guess. He does lots of punches and holds and shit. Like he was doing like, I think he was trying to do, yeah, he was doing lots of holds and punches and basically socking them. He was basically doing like straight up boxing. Like it was like, he actually did like the sock in the face. He was doing like all these cool moves. But then like, that doesn't compare to when the match actually started like legit in the cage. Because they were like, man, they were battering the fuck out of each other on the cage, everything, man. They did like so many things, man. Like Owens grabbing Shane and raking his face across the cage, man. What the fuck? And of course, Owens with the trash can on top of him, with Shane doing that deadly dive to just smash that trash can into him and everything. And you know, just all this shit that we're doing. Oh, they threw, I think Owens threw a table, then they picked up the broken half of table there and used it basically like a giant steel chair. They were just slamming the fuck out of each other with those table pieces. Like, it was just crazy. But then the real big thing was that they went to the top of the fucking cage. Like, Shane was down, and I guess Owens wanted to kind of copy what he did last year and climb the top of the cage and jump off the top. But the thing is, he was hesitant. He was really like looking down like, I'm going to jump that shit. And Shane went up after him. So they were fighting it out on the top of the cage, and they kept slamming each other. Now, this is the thing. I thought that they were going to actually break through the cage, because they kept doing like body slams and DDTs, and of course a pop-up power bomb and all that stuff on the same general area. So I thought that the thing was supposed to be that part was supposed to collapse and they both fall or something. But no, they kept fighting. They kept doing lots of like near misses and everything. And they finally decided to like climb down the cage. But I think when they climbed down, I forgot the exact detail from this moment. But I think Owens fell. So yeah, Owens fell off the top of the cage there. Yeah, I think he was supposed to, my god, my memory's so bad, but I remember, I think he fought some more, but the bottom line was, the big finale here, because forgive me, I had a long day at work, but the big finale here was that Owens was laid out on the table, and he was already in bad shape, but I guess Shane just wanted to just go like the extra mile, really take him out. He climbed the top of the cage, and he was about to jump down, but at the very last minute, Sami Zayn randomly, unexpectedly grabbed Owens and pulled him out of the way, and Shane just fell through the table by himself, and they're both like super bad shape, because one of the falls, people said that Owens actually hit the back of his neck when he had that fall, so he was in bad, they were both in very bad shape. And despite all this, for whatever reason, because we do know that Sami Zayn had a long rivalry with Kevin Owens, they were once friends, but they betrayed each other. Well, Owens betrayed him and all that stuff, so we don't know why he's helping him. He actually grabbed Owens and dragged his unconscious body on top of Shane to get the 3 count, and that was it. But of course, the big mystery for SmackDown is, what was Sami Zayn thinking? Now, everybody wants him to become a heel. I do know that in the past, in other wrestling promotions, Owens was named Steen, Kevin Steen, and Sami Zayn was named Generico, and it was a tag team of Steen and Generico, so it'd be kind of cool to see them together again. But I'm also thinking, I don't know, I would like the plot to be kind of like Like, they have their rivalry, they hate each other, but I kind of want it to be like, dude, I hate you, but I don't want to see you that seriously hurt. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Kevin Owens has not been good to his friends lately. He's been bad to Zayn. He's been bad to Jericho. I don't know if Zayn can trust him again, even if they do become like a team of heels or something like that. I don't know. So, oh yeah. And another stupid thing was, oh my god, they had Shane McMahon's kids there because it was like the whole family thing. They had his kids there to, I guess, add to it, you know, like, yeah, hey, I'm beating up your dad in front of your kids and all that kind of stuff. But like, oh my god, these kids are such bad actors. I guess because they're raised around the family, they know all the tricks, they know all the secrets, they know they're just pretending. But like, there's a scene where Owens is beating up Shane and doing stuff that if this was like for real, like he would have been like, oh my god, you know, dad, you know, that kind of shit. And the kids are fucking laughing, like at least pretend to look like concerned about your dad, you know, like what the fuck, they're all like laughing, they're just fake fighting. Like, it's like, oh, that kind of killed it there. Like, come on, nowhere did, like after that, they didn't show the kids again because I guess they didn't want any more scenes of that. I remember there was a scene where Owens was still like saying, like, hey, it's your dad, huh? What do you think about your dad now? And they were not showing the kids. They were probably laughing more. I don't know. It's just weird. So anyways, guys, this pay-per-view was just fucking awesome. The only matches that were kind of sorta, I wish the Natalya and Charlotte match did end a bit better, not just Natalya like cheating and disqualifying herself on purpose. I really wish Nakamura defeated Jinder Mahal, but both Hell in a Cell matches were fucking epic. It was just blew my mind, man. That first one was like, how can they possibly top that? And then they fucking topped it. I was like, wow. That was one of the best ones I've seen all day. That's what, well, in the wild, because sometimes some of them are just boring, they're going by the numbers, but this was fucking epic. So anyways, guys, to close this off, here are some thoughts from some of my friends here, if I can find the part here. Okay, so the first one here is from Sweet Pea. You've seen him before in all the BGM episodes. He's also known as Tyranny, and he does the Phoenix Wright voiceover dub, so he's pretty cool. And he says, that was a good Hell in a Cell. Both Hell in a Cell matches were great. Tag team being easily the match of the night. I agree. No bad matches tonight. A couple of weird ones with the women's match and the Rude / Ziggler. Great ending. Unexpected too. I'm excited to see where this Zayn thing is going. Yeah, I mispronounced C. And then we got Rob, who's also been in our VGM episode. He was like in one VGM episode and just being weird for the sake of being weird. But, you know. So he said, match of the night, tag team title match. Twist of the night, Sammy saves Owens. That's the S's and Z's. But yeah, that is kind of weird. And he also says it's cool to see Steen and Generico coming back, hopefully. And finally, we got this cool guy. His name is Jack Knives. He's got his own YouTube channel. I'm going to put the link below. I'm not sure if he's going to review this pay-per-view or not. He may review others. I don't know. But either way, check out his channel. He's got cool unboxing and other things there. And he says, that was a fantastic pay-per-view. The U.S. title match was good. I am happy Corbin finally has the title after all the years on NXT. The ending to Natty versus Charlotte was annoying. The Ziggler versus Rude match was a bit to be desired, but not bad. The WWE title match made me furious as all hell. Both cell matches broke expectations, especially the ending of the final one. And yeah, that is like, damn. And one thing Sweet Pea also mentioned, well, we were, we were kind of going back and forth during the match, talking and laughing and whatever. One of the things that Pete mentioned was that I hope that since the Usos finally defeated the New Day, this doesn't mean that the New Day are going to separate. Because that match basically ends their rivalry, ends there. So the question is, what is the New Day going to do after that? Who are they going to go after? What are they going to do? I mean, they want to be tag team champions. They can't go after the tag team champions anymore. What are they going to do? Let's hope not, because, we love seeing our New Day Ross, but let's see. So anyways, guys, Mark Rodriguez here. This has been another episode of WWE Aftershock. I'll be reviewing tables, ladders, and chairs. So be sure to watch it. It will be this time on my Vidme channel. But of course, I'll try to remind you on the fan page or whatever. But yeah, check it out. See you next time. See you in the ring.